So here I'm looking at Euro AUD. This is actually the daily time frame. So here on the daily time frame, I can already see that the market has been moving and moving and moving and moving. So what I have to do now is to spot my lowest low of the market and the highest high of the market, which are probably the supplies and demand levels of our market. So now I have that level of value, that is an area of value, and also that is an area of value. So here I have spotted my highest levels of the market and the lowest levels of the market, right? So this whole area is just the playground of this Euro AUD. So this is where the market is playing, right? So we have moved from resistance to support, and from support we're moving back to resistance, right? So the market has given us that W formation. This is the W formation, which is also the double bottom, right? So double bottom in the market represents a reversal structure. So this W formation represents the reversal structure in the market. So the market has previously moved from this support, and now the market has broken that neckline of this double bottom. And after the breakout of that double bottom, the market came back down to test that same level, right? So now the market has confirmed that it is gonna continue buying because it has come back to test these levels, right? But then I was anticipating the market to turn back to this, from these levels to these levels right here. And the reason I'm saying that is because I had spotted a head and shoulders pattern, which a head and shoulders pattern also represent a reversal in the market, right? But now, because the market has not equally given us that level, which is of the same height as our left shoulder, these head and shoulders no longer exist. It would have existed if the market has turned from the level where the left shoulder started formulating. So this was gonna be our left shoulder, this was gonna be our head, and this was probably gonna be our right shoulder, right? This was gonna be our right shoulder. But now the market has failed to give us this confirmation of this head and shoulders pattern that it exists. Now that it does not exist, we have to find another structure which the market has just presented. So right here on these levels, I'm just gonna spot a structure. And how I'm gonna do that is that I'm gonna take my trend line, connect it from this level, and then that level, first touch, second touch, and then I anticipate my third touch from that level. I take my trend line again from the lowest level of the market, I connect it from there, first touch, sorry about that, I connect it from the right going to the left, first touch, second touch, third touch. So this level automatically becomes my third touch. This level automatically becomes my third touch because I couldn't have started this trend from the left going to the right, because on the left I have nothing to connect it from, right? So what I have to do is to take it from the right side going to the left side. First touch, second touch, third touch. This automatically becomes my third touch, right? So I can now see that I already have my expanded channel, right? So this is a whole expanded channel. We have our expanded channel. So what I anticipate right now from this market is for this market to move from these levels to that level, right? So how I'm gonna get involved in this market is that I am just gonna wait for the market to come back to this trend, this being my management trend line. This is the trend line that I'm gonna use for entries, So how I use this management trend line is that when the market comes back to this level, I'm gonna enter and move with the market to the upside. And the reason I'm saying that the market should come back to this trend is because of this level right here. The market should retest this level right here. When the market retests that level right there, this would be my confirmation for entry. So I am gonna enter the market from that level, going up with it. If the market doesn't come back to this trend line, the market will come back maybe when it reaches this level, and then it's gonna come back in a form of a continuation pattern to continue moving to the upside, So this is how I am gonna be involved in this market. I look for this kind of market movements to enter the market, So if it happens that the market comes back now to these levels, I'm gonna enter and move up with it, until we reach these areas right here, because we're gonna have to come for that third touch of this trend line, of this expanded channel, So this is how I'm gonna go about entering this market. So if we can even go on to the lower time frame, which in this case is gonna be our 4 hours time frame, we can now see that it actually makes much sense, right? This being my management trend line, like I said, I'm gonna wait for the market to come back and touch this trend line for me to enter those buys, So we can see that it makes much more sense. Even if I can just go onto the hour time frame, which in this case is the 60-minute time frame, it even makes much better sense, So this is how I'm gonna go about entering this thing,